and today I'm going to do a Disneyland haul of all the things that we bought in Disneyland on our last adventure there. When we went there in August 2019, and we were only there for a couple of days, so we didn't buy an awful lot of things, and we also were going on an Alaskan cruise, so we didn't have a lot of luggage space, but we did buy a few things, so I thought that I would share some of the things that we bought. First, I'm actually going to go through some things that I actually picked up, so they're not, oh sorry, my dog, not a real dog, like a doorstop dog. First, I'm going to go through a few things that we just picked up. So these things aren't necessarily things that you need to pay for. There's a few souvenirs that you might want to pick up when you're in the Disneyland Park, Disney World Park, Disneyland Paris Park. So one of the things that we picked up was this Disneyland map. We always do that whenever we go to any Disney resort, because it's just really interesting to see where obviously things are, and also like when you pick up a Disneyland map, it's quite nice to, you know, have a physical map to have a look at and navigate around, but it's also nice to keep as a memento as well. And it's quite interesting when you're like looking back over your Disney adventures for you to see all like how the park might have changed during the years that you're there. So we picked up one for Disneyland. The right way. So one for Disneyland, which you can see there, once it's in focus. And we also picked up one for California's Adventure as well. And they're both pretty cool to see like where things are and to look back on in years to come. Another thing that I picked up was this here, which is, I thought was really, really cool. Kind of, what are they called? Like a coaster, aren't they? Coaster of Lamplight Lounge, which is on Pixar Pier in California Adventure. And I think it's just a very cool thing. Unfortunately, we were given an extra one, so I put this in my purse. And you can, as you can see, it's just really cool as a memento of your time in the park, so that was really cool to pick up as well. As you all know, Star Wars Galaxy's Edge has opened this year, both in Disneyland and in Disney World. We were there when it was actually really, really quiet in Star Wars Galaxy's Edge in August, and it was a really good time to go. We didn't do, like I said, we didn't have that much luggage space, and we were only there for a couple of days, so we didn't build any droids or anything like that. And they're also very, very expensive as well. But we did actually manage to pick up, and I think this is actually quite a cool kind of souvenir, which is quite cheap. The Sprite bottle, drinks cartons, which are really cool, and on them you will see that they have the Star Wars language, and I'm not quite sure what the language is, and on them, which is really, really cool. And it's a really cheap kind of souvenir if you kind of want to just get a souvenir of your time at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You can just pick these up, and I can't remember exactly how much they cost, but I think it was $5.50, which is pretty cool. And also one thing I did like about Star Wars Galaxy's Edge is that they kind of have like a little bit, everybody there is just so immersed in this land, and the currency, they kind of adapt it to the Star Wars currency, which is really, really cool. But yeah, we got one of those, and obviously it is a higher price for what you would usually pay for Sprite, but it's just a really cool souvenir. And we did manage to get back from Disneyland all the way back to England, and we also went on a flight to Seattle for our Alaskan cruise during that time as well. And it managed to get through the TSA regulations, because I know that there were a few, they did ban them for a while, but they're not banned at the moment, so you can go and pick up one of those. Another thing that we also bought were some Disney pins, and this is actually, I've been to Florida and to Disneyland before and to Disneyland Paris, and we've never ever bought pins every time we've gone, but this time, because I've seen it in a lot of other vlogs, we've decided to start a pin collection. So these are the first 3 pins of our pin collection. So the first one, actually I'm going to show you this one first, which is of one of our favourites, there we go, favourite Disney characters, which is Oswald, which is a pretty cool one. And that one is a silver one, which is $9.99. And we picked this one as well. So we've got some that were 2019 because we visited Disneyland in 2019. This one's a really cool one of Mickey outside the castle, which was $12.99. And then I love Chip and Dale, so I got one with Chip and Dale on as well, with their popcorn. And I think I saw in another vlog that you can get this with Walt Disney World as well. You can probably get the other one with Walt Disney World as well, the Mickey one. And this one is $12.99. Okay, and that's really, really cool pins, and there's a good start for our new pin collection, which we will be adding to in future adventures. Another thing, going on the subject of Chip and Dale that we bought, we decided we're going to also buy Disney ornament collections. Oh, it's a bit hard because it's not, there we go. So the Disney ornament that we have bought is obviously Chip and Dale, kind of decorating their tree, and this was $24.99. Okay, it's not too bad, and it'll go on our tree this year. We also bought some Disney mugs as well. So I have for a while now been collecting the Being Here series. Oh no, it was You Were Here series. So now I've changed it to the Being Here series, and I've got my Disney ones, my first two ones from the new series. So these are the California Adventure one, which is here, and I also got the Disneyland one as well. And one thing I do prefer about these to the You Were Here series is that it's got the font of the Disneyland font, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, so I've added those now to our collection. Going on the subject of mugs and cups, I also got this here, which is the Mickey sipper. Okay, so, which is really cool, and it actually took us a really long time to find this. We bought it in Toontown, in like the quick service place in Toontown, and it is a bit more on the price side. It is $24.99. You get a drink with that as well. But it is limited edition Mickey zipper to celebrate Mickey Mouse's birthday, and Mickey Mouse turning 90 this year. So yeah, so it's pretty cool. I don't necessarily, I think we'll use it more as a decorative item, but if you did want to use it as a drink item, so you take off the straw and then its head kind of detaches itself so you can pour the drink in there, but I think we'll use it as more of our decorative. So another thing that I bought in Disney, as you can tell that I've got ears on my head, is that I've started a small Disney ears collection, and these are my new ones from Disneyland. I bought these I think on Pixar Pier, but obviously they're everywhere in Disneyland, and you can get them in Disney World and that's, and these are the new Briar Rose Gold pair. Okay, and these are $27.99, and they're very popular. You see lots of people wearing them, but they are just really cool and really girly, which is why I quite like them. And I also bought, which I was really chuffed to find these, but apparently they are in Disney World as well now, which I wasn't sure, but these are actually a pair of Alani. Show it there, I don't know if it'll focus. Oh, is it focusing? Ah, there we go. So this is a pair of actually Alani mouse ears, which are really, really lovely. They've got the lovely kind of lei rose thing there. But these were a bit more. They were $30, sorry, $30. I hope I said dollars throughout all of this. They are $30, and they are, I bought these by the shop in Adventureland. It was opposite the Jungle Cruise and like near the Indiana Jones area. And they are really, really cute. Very lovely flowers here, flower detail for the kind of the lei and all those details. And also one thing that is really cool, I don't know if it's going to pick it up, is that there are hidden Mickey beads as in the centre, which are really, really cool. So I'm going to wear these on future Disney adventures, but I have researched online, and apparently you can get these in Walt Disney World. They're in the Shop in Adventureland in the Aladdin themed area. So next time you're at Disney World, if you are going to Disney World or in Disneyland, go to Adventureland and you might be able to pick yourself up one of these. And like I said, they are $30, so they are like a little bit more than the usual pair of Minnie Mouse ears. Final thing that I'm going to show you is the clothes that I bought. So you will see that what I'm wearing, I didn't actually buy this Disneyland trip, but I bought it on the last Disneyland trip which I went on in 2017. This is my Disneyland Spirit jersey. I don't think they do these in these colours anymore, these kind of pastel colours, but it's just a regular Spirit jersey. But it's really cool. So these are the clothes that I bought this time. One thing I did buy was the Guardians of the Galaxy t-shirt, which is really cool, and it's the Mission Breakout t-shirt. And part of the reason why I got this was I was a bit nervous about going on the ride, and I decided if I did the ride I'll get this t-shirt. I saw another vlogger wearing a t-shirt and I was like, that is a really cool t-shirt, but you're only going to get it if you do the ride. And I did do the ride, so I bought this t-shirt. I think it was around like the 30 or 35 mark. So yeah, so if you do the ride, make sure you pick up one of these t-shirts because I think it's just really cool and really retro. This as well is a hoodie that actually I think it might be new, maybe, I could be wrong, but when I went and paid for it, the lady, she looked at it and was like, where did you get this? Where's it from? It's really cute. So I think it actually might be brand new. And I bought this in the Emporium, so the main shop. It was just as you walk in with all the other hoodies. So it was in the side that's closer to the castle, if that makes sense. So as you're walking down Main Street from the castle, it's like the first entrance from there. And it's a really cool thumper hoodie. And as you can see, it's got lots of different swirling patterns. And there's a cute picture there of Thumper. And it's really cool, and it just goes with everything. It's nice and baggy, and it's got this elasticated bottom which makes it like look quite like nice and fitted at the bottom as well, which I really like. Okay, so that's one. I've had a few compliments as well from people when I've been wearing it, so it's a very good, well, I'm very pleased with the hoodie. The last one that I got was a Disneyland hoodie with a lovely tie bottom there. And it's really cute. It's a nice one that you can wear, and also I think they do, I've seen these in Disney World as well. So yeah, so another really cool hoodie. And that is it for my Disneyland haul. I hope you've enjoyed watching it, and if you have enjoyed watching this, please make sure that you like this video. And if you would like to see future Disney adventures and Disney tips, tricks and other planning videos and all things relating to Disney and travel, please subscribe to my channel.